Although cats seem calm on the surface, the truth is they can be easily stressed out by many things. In this presentation, we will be sharing some of the things cats are afraid of, and we strongly urge viewers not to use the information to play pranks on them. Doing so is extremely cruel, as your cat will either experience acute stress or chronic stress that threatens his overall well-being. Acute stress is short-term reactions like fighting, fleeing, or freezing. On the other hand, chronic stress is something your cat has to deal with on a long-term basis, like litter box issues or overgrooming. So what are cats afraid of? Stay tuned to find out. Cats are, first and foremost, creatures of habit and comfort zone, and anything unfamiliar suddenly appearing in their lives, like new furniture, will take some getting used to. This fear can be manifested in smaller objects as well. Examples can be seen in those viral videos, where owners scare their cats with vegetables, fruits, vacuum cleaners, and balloons. Causing such stressful reactions will not do your cat any favors. In day-to-day living with your feline companion, always keep in mind to introduce unfamiliar objects slowly and tenderly. This fear is related to the fear of unfamiliar objects, although this is something else altogether. It may also explain their irrational fear of things like cucumbers, as seen in those viral videos. Typically, cats can be startled by the abrupt appearance of objects, however familiar, in their immediate vicinity. While their eyes are designed to spot moving objects at a distance, anything within a claw's reach can be a blur. So if something that wasn't next to them a moment ago suddenly shows up, it can startle them, causing acute stress. Generally, kittens that are not socialized to humans at a young age tend to be fearful of strangers throughout their lives. Cats sometimes react to this fear by retreating to their bed or even hiding. If you ever have guests and your cat is somewhat antisocial, do advise them to refrain from trying to hold or cuddle the cat, even if they are cat lovers. This then brings us to the next phobia of cats. While cats do need affection from time to time from their humans, it is strictly on their terms. This means that other than those times, they just want to be left alone. During such times, do not grab them and hug them tightly. Most cats will not see this as displays of affection. Instead, they will think they are being restrained, and even think you want to hurt them. Felines have different ways of communicating, so it is important to learn their language to avoid any misunderstanding. For a better understanding of how cats communicate, we encourage you to watch our video. Learn how cats choose their favorite human. An aversion to water is a well-known characteristic of household cats. One reason is that their coat doesn't dry easily. Another could be the sudden temperature change when their body is doused with water. However, this isn't true of all felines though. Cats' sense of hearing is much sharper than us humans. If they can hear mice or things moving in the grass, imagine what loud abrupt noise, like a balloon bursting, can do to them. If loud noises continue over time, they can cause high levels of anxiety and even chronic stress. Cats' sense of smell is 14 times stronger than that of humans. They pay attention to the scents in their environment and will respond to various pheromones intensely. So it is no surprise they are sensitive to certain strong odors, including citrus fruits, vinegar, onions, and gasoline. Lingering scents of these odors can cause them anxiety. and even chronic stress. If you're planning to get your home painted, it is recommended you shift your cat to a friend's place for a few days, until the smell subsides. Being of a predator-prey species that rely on stealth and cover, cats will feel anxious in places that make them feel exposed and vulnerable, like wide open spaces. That explains why certain cat owners have boxes everywhere in the house. This is to create an environment for their cats to feel secure. In addition to strangers, cats are often scared and stressed by the presence of new cats or other pets in their home. Being creatures of habit, a new pet is bound to disrupt the daily routine. Hence, it's important to manage the introduction process very carefully and not leave things to chance. If you are thinking of introducing a puppy to your home, learn how to do it the right way through our video. How to make your cat like your new puppy fast. Cats are naturally afraid of dogs, especially if not exposed to them at an early age, or if they've experienced an unpleasant encounter with one. It does not help that most encounters result in startled cats fleeing, due to genetic hardwiring and survival instincts, which unfortunately triggers an urge in dogs to give chase. While there are cats and dogs that get along well, it doesn't happen by chance. Cats have a routine. Eat, sleep, play, and then repeat all over again. Any subtle change in this routine, like adjusted meal times, can be enough to cause anxiety in them. They cherish predictability and will view any minor disruptions seriously. If not properly managed, disruptions can cause annoying attention-seeking behavior in cats, like knocking items off the table. So it will serve the interest of both your cat and you to stick to it. This makes the next cat fear important for viewers to note. This fear deserves a separate mention due to its potentially devastating effects on a cat, if not handled with care. Research conducted among 2,000 interviewees in 2015 revealed that 6 in 10 people voted moving home as their most stressful life event. Let that sink in for a moment, and imagine the effects of moving for a strong creature of habit and comfort zone. Anything that removes cats from their home base will certainly be highly stressful. However, if moving to a new home is needed, it is recommended that the cat be placed in a bathroom for a start, among other things, due to its small confined space, before gradually opening up the rest of the house to your cat. A cat will not necessarily be frightened if you look into his eyes. It has everything to do with your body posture and facial expression. If you look straight into a cat's eyes without blinking, he will believe you are challenging his dominance. And genetics will take over, and he will soon feel threatened. If you do look into a cat's eyes, be sure to blink and even yawn, as these are non-threatening signs that will reassure him. In conclusion, cats beneath their poise are vulnerable to plenty of fears, including those mentioned in this presentation. With better knowledge of those fears, responsible cat owners can take proper steps to avoid anything that could scare their pets, keeping them happy and well-balanced. Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. We upload new content weekly.